The 17-year-old being tried as an adult for murdering another teenager in Newport is asking a judge for home incarceration.
Makyle Wilson won't turn 18 until this summer, but he's being tried as an adult for shooting and killing DAngelo Wilson. No relation. Local 12's Joe Webb has been following the story since it broke and has the latest from the victim's family, who got their first look at Makyle Wilson today.
Two families waited quietly in Campbell Circuit Court this morning. One, the family of a teenage murder victim. The other, the family of a teenage murder suspect. Aside from a pair of handcuffs, Makyle Wilson looked like a typical high school senior as he made his first appearance in adult court. A familiar face to one family, a stranger to the other.
Well, it was kind of nice to put a face to a name for the first time. It was my first time seeing the young man.
Makyle Wilson was indicted last month for murder and tampering with evidence. He's accused of shooting DAngelo Wilson in the head at the Barkley Ridge Apartments in Newport on August 6th. Police say he also hid the handgun used in the crime. They have not talked about a motive. In court, Makyle Wilson's public defender asked Judge Julie Ward for a reduced bond and home incarceration while he waits trial. Special prosecutor Kathryn Hendrickson fought that. She offered to bring in a witness who would testify the 17-year-old was on juvenile probation at the time of his arrest and not a candidate for getting out of jail. The judge will rule on that later. The victim's family says they weren't expecting any talk of anyone getting out of jail. They were upset.
That he's trying to go home and just the way that he's just playing it all out, period.
I'm just in shock that he's actually trying to go home and do home incarceration. I think that's just crazy that for a crime like this.
Now, both sides have a week to submit arguments to the judge about Makyle Wilson's bond. Then the judge will rule on it. Now, if he was on probation at the time of his arrest, there's a chance he could be arrested for a probation violation if indeed he's let out on home incarceration. Rob?
Joe Webb, thanks very much. Makyle Wilson will be back in court on April 28th. No trial date, though, has been set.